At 7 sharp each morning, Earl Dawson raised the door, set his coffee by the toolbox, and swept the concrete floor. Farm trucks came with bad transmissions, old Fords came in blowing smoke. Earl would listen to the engine, then say, I think I know. The light at Dawson's garage burned before the morning sun. If your old truck wouldn't start, Earl would get it running. The light at Dawson's garage stayed on when days ran long. Folks came in with something broken and usually left it strong. One rainy night in early March, a Buick stopped outside. A young man held a sleeping child. His worried wife stayed inside. He said, Sir, I ain't got much money. We're headed south to see her mother. Earl rolled his sleeves above his elbows and said, let's try another starter. The light at Dawson's garage burned late into that night. Earl worked underneath that Buick by one hanging workbench light. The light at Dawson's garage was all that family saw when they pulled back on the highway. Earl just smiled and waved them on. 20 years went by that way. Then Earl's hands began to shake. His son had moved to Tulsa, and the roof had started leaking. One Monday Earl found an envelope slipped beneath the office door. Inside was cash and one short note from a man he'd helped before. It said, my little girl is grown now. She starts college in the fall. You wouldn't take my money then. Please don't send this back at all. The light at Dawson's garage came on again that day. Earl bought shingles for the rooftop and put his tools away. The light at Dawson's garage still shines beside Route 9. Sometimes what a good man gives comes home after a while. Earl turned the sign to closed and finished up his coffee. At 6 each morning, Henry Cole hung his coat beside the door, punched his card and checked the belt, then swept the sawdust from the floor. 32 years at Miller's Mill, same lunch pail, same old cap. At 12 he'd sit beneath the oak and share his coffee with Jack. One more shift at Miller's Mill, one more whistle from the hill. Henry closed his lunch pail tight and worked until the final light. One more shift, then home he'd go, past the creek and Wilson's store. He never asked for much in life, just honest work and supper warm. On Friday morning word came down, the mill would close at end of day. Men who'd worked there all their lives had very little left to say. Jack took down his family picture, Henry cleaned his locker door. Someone found an old deck of cards they hadn't played since '54. Last shift down at Miller's Mill, last long whistle from the hill. Henry closed his lunch pail tight and stood there in the fading light. Jack shook hands with every man, nobody knew quite what to say. 30 years can fill a room, then leave in half a day. Monday morning, Henry woke at 4:30 like always before. He dressed himself and filled his cup, then stopped halfway across the floor. His wife Ruth looked up from the stove and pushed another chair his way. She said, "The garden fence needs mending." Henry smiled and said, "Okay." No more shifts at Miller's Mill, no more whistle from the hill. Henry hung his old work coat on a nail beside the door. By noon the garden gate stood straight, by 3 he'd fix the kitchen chair. A working man will find some work when there's somebody waiting there. Ruth poured coffee in his cup. Henry sat down beside her. Mrs. Miller stitched each winter night by the lamp's soft yellow light. Little pieces red and blue from shirts the whole family knew. Daddy's sleeve from harvest days, Mama's dress from county day, Baby Jake's first Sunday tie, all sewn side side by side. Mrs. Miller's quilt covered more than sleep. Every patch held stories the family got to keep. Mrs. Miller's quilt folded at the bed, keeping yesterday alive with every thread. One December snow came down, covering every field in town. The furnace quit before daylight, leaving everyone to fight the cold. Grandma spread that quilt across, 3 little children on the couch. They laughed until the morning came, never once complained. Mrs. Miller's quilt covered more than sleep. Every patch held stories the family got to keep. Mrs. Miller's quilt folded at the bed, keeping yesterday alive with every thread. My daughter threads the needle just the way Grandma taught, adding one more little square for the family she's got. Mrs. Miller's quilt still warms every room. Love can last for generations with a needle and a loom. Mrs. Miller's quilt never wore a crown, but it's wrapped around our family every time winter comes around. One more stitch, one more story. At 6 each morning, Henry Cole hung his coat beside the door, punched his card and checked the belt, then swept the sawdust from the floor. 32 years at Miller's Mill, same lunch pail, same old cap. At 12 he'd sit beneath the oak and share his coffee with Jack. One more shift at Miller's Mill, one more whistle from the hill. Henry closed his lunch pail tight and worked until the final light. One more shift, then home he'd go, past the creek and Wilson's store. He never asked for much in life, just honest work and supper warm. On Friday morning word came down, the mill would close at end of day. Men who'd worked there all their lives had very little left to say. Jack took down his family picture, Henry cleaned his locker door. Someone found an old deck of cards they hadn't played since '54. Last shift down at Miller's Mill, last long whistle from the hill. Henry closed his lunch pail tight and stood there in the fading light. Jack shook hands with every man, nobody knew quite what to say. 30 years can fill a room, then leave in half a day. Monday morning, Henry woke at 4:30 like always before. He dressed himself and filled his cup, then stopped halfway across the floor. His wife Ruth looked up from the stove and pushed another chair his way. She said, "The garden fence needs mending." Henry smiled and said, "Okay." No more shifts at Miller's Mill, no more whistle from the hill. Henry hung his old work coat on a nail beside the door. By noon the garden gate stood straight. By 3 he'd fixed the kitchen chair. A working man will find some work when there's somebody waiting there. Ruth poured coffee in his cup. Henry sat down beside her. At 7 sharp each morning, Earl Dawson raised the door, set his coffee by the toolbox, and swept the concrete floor. Farm trucks came with bad transmissions, old Fords came in blowing smoke. Earl would listen to the engine, then say, "I think I know." The light at Dawson's garage burned before the morning sun. If your old truck wouldn't start, Earl would get it running. The light at Dawson's garage stayed on when days ran long. Folks came in with something broken and usually left it strong. One rainy night in early March, a Buick stopped outside. A young man held a sleeping child. His worried wife stayed inside. He said, "Sir, I ain't got much money. We're headed south to see her mother." Earl rolled his sleeves above his elbows and said, "Let's try another starter." The light at Dawson's garage burned late into that night. Earl worked underneath that Buick by one hanging workbench light. The light at Dawson's garage was all that family saw when they pulled back on the highway. Earl just smiled and waved them on. 20 years went by that way. Then Earl's hands began to shake. His son had moved to Tulsa, and the roof had started leaking. One Monday Earl found an envelope slipped beneath the office door. Inside was cash and one short note from a man he'd helped before. It said, "My little girl is grown now. She starts college in the fall. You wouldn't take my money then. Please don't send this back at all." The light at Dawson's garage came on again that day. Earl bought shingles for the rooftop and put his tools away. The light at Dawson's garage still shines beside Route 9. Sometimes what a good man gives comes home after a while. Earl turned the sign to closed and finished up his coffee. Every morning just past 8, the yellow bus stopped by our gate. Miss Louise would smile and wave, calling every child by name. Tommy carried fishing string, Sarah brought her spelling sheets, Billy always missed one boot, laughing as he found his seat. That yellow school bus rolled through rain or shine, picking up tomorrow one child at a time. That yellow school bus never hurried on. It carried little dreams every single dawn. One cold January day, the engine wouldn't run away. Mr. Harris from the shop grabbed his tools and made it stop. The children waited by the fence, throwing snowballs, climbing rails. 20 minutes came and went, then everyone heard the diesel sing. That yellow school bus rode the rain or shine, picking up tomorrow one child at a time. That yellow school bus never let us down. It stitched together every road around our little town. Now Miss Louise has silver hair. She still comes to the county fair. Grown-up children shake her hand, with little ones beside them. That yellow school bus still rides through my days, not on gravel country roads, but in 1,000 ways. That yellow school bus carried more than books. It carried who we'd someday be past every winding brook. The bus rolls on down Maple Road. There's an old dirt road outside this town, where the sun goes slow and settles down. Every mile still knows my name, though nothing here has stayed the same. That little cafe still pours black coffee. The waitress smiles like she remembers me. Every corner holds yesterday, though the years have slipped away. My back road heart still knows the way to every dream that chose to stay, through fields of gold and skies so blue. Every road still leads to you. My back road heart won't say goodbye. It keeps your memory alive, though time keeps rolling like the train. Love still rides these country lanes. Saturday nights and Friday lights, country songs until midnight. Old friends laughing by the bar, never wondering where we are. Your hand fit perfectly in mine, like summer days that never die. Some memories never grow old, they're worth more than silver or ago. My back road heart still knows the way to every dream that chose to stay. Through fields of gold and skies so blue, every road still leads to you. My back road heart won't say goodbye. It keeps your memory alive. Though time keeps rolling like a train, love still rides these country lanes. If tomorrow calls my name, I'll still smile just the same. 'Cause every sunset that I see brings you back to me. My back road heart still knows the way to every dream that chose to stay. Through fields of gold and skies so blue, every road still leads to you. My back road heart won't say goodbye. It keeps your memory alive. Though time keeps rolling like the train, love still rides these country lanes. Back road heart still knows the way home forever. There's an old gas station off Highway 9 where the coffee tastes like 1965. Old men still laughing on them wooden chairs, talking about young love like it's still somewhere. Daddy drove a rusted Ford through pouring rain. Mama sang old gospel softly through the pain. Back when Friday nights felt wild and free, and every small town dream still believed in me. Now every mile I drive through these midnight towns feels like chasing ghosts that still hang around. And these old country memories still hold my soul, like a midnight train that never lets me go. I still hear them back road songs through the Tennessee rain, like old scars whispering my name again. Lord knows I've wandered far from home, through broken nights out on my own. But somewhere deep beneath these stars above, those old dirt roads still feel like love. There was a girl down in Arkansas who danced barefoot underneath the stars. We swore forever by that river bank, but forever disappeared like smoke and drank. Now her picture's faded in my old glove box, beside worn-out maps and whiskey rocks. And every lonely diner, neon light still brings her back on sleepless nights. Yeah, the older I get, the more I find some memories never really leave your mind. And these old country memories still hold my soul, like a midnight train that never lets me go. I still hear them backroad songs through the Tennessee rain, like old scars whispering my name again. Lord knows I've wandered far from home, through broken nights out on my own. But somewhere deep beneath these stars above, those old dirt roads still feel like love. Maybe heaven lives in simple things, in old front porches and guitar strings. Maybe peace ain't something money buys. Maybe it's just small town summer nights. Yeah, these old country memories still ride with me, through Carolina winds and Tennessee trees, and every worn-out road sign that I pass feels like another shadow from the past. Now every late-night radio song I hear sounds sweeter with every passing year. And though this restless heart still roams, those old country roads still lead me home. Miss Emma baked on Friday nights, with flour on her hands dressed white. The kitchen window filled with steam, just like every fall I'd seen. Kids would race down Maple Street, drawn by cinnamon so sweet. She'd laugh and say, "Don't crowd the door, there's plenty left for one more." Miss Emma's apple pie could fill an empty room, one warm slice, and somehow winter left too soon. Miss Emma's apple pie made strangers feel at home. A little kindness on a plate could never leave you alone. One October harvest fair, her porch light wasn't shining there. Neighbors gathered by the gate, quiet voices growing late. On the kitchen table stood one fresh pie beside the book. Inside a recipe was found, with her handwriting all around. Miss Emma's apple pie could fill an empty room, one warm slice, and somehow winter left too soon. Miss Emma's apple pie still brings us all around. Every autumn Saturday, the whole town gathers now. Now the children roll the dough just the way she used to show, passing bowls from hand to hand, learning love without commands. Miss Emma's apple pie still welcomes everyone. The recipe lives on today, long after she is gone. Miss Emma's apple pie, rising with the sun. Sometimes love is simply shared, one slice at a time. The oven's warm, the table's set,